my souls, welcome to your weekly twin flame collective reading energy update. I don't do these every week, but I try to do them monthly. So if you do like twin flame readings, then make sure to subscribe. But the energy, okay, the energy is giving. This is an energy where I'm picking up on the divine masculine giving messages to the divine feminine specifically. And I already have some cards laid out because I wanted to pick up on what the energy was going to be. And let me tell you guys that the runner is done running and they're starting to get into the process of what it would be like if they did reach out to you. So this is going to be significant, especially if you are in no contact. And then at the end of the video, I am going to get you some physical features and some timing cards to give you guys that extra little bit of confirmation so that you know that this reading is meant for you and it is the person that you are thinking about. Okay, now the first card we have here is I could never give up on you. So this is a message I think divine feminines really need to hear right now because there has been such a huge detachment releasing energy. And when we're detaching and surrendering, especially after or during twin flame separation, as a divine feminine, surrendering can be scary because you may feel like you're giving up on your twin flame, but mostly you feel like you're giving up on love. You feel very hurt, and it's normal to go through this. It's going to align you to your soul's mission. That's where you should be focused. Okay, if this video takes you away from that, stop watching this video right now, okay? But keep focusing on what is truly bringing you joy and, you know, what is aligned with you? What is giving you that extra like oomph, like that passionate energy, right? What is truly making you get up and go do those things? So it could be creative work, could be a business, could be making a video like I am right now, right? But I just want you to know that your divine masculine has not given up on you. And then we got some interesting tarot cards to kind of clarify that energy because that card just popped out of nowhere while I was just shuffling the cards. And I wasn't even asking for the energy just yet. I was just kind of putting all my cards in a pile over here because I do have a lot of cards. But because that card came out, I wanted to get an extra clarification with tarot, and we have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Coins. So Cups is water sign energy, which is Scorpio, Cancer season is coming up, and Pisces. Love my Pisces. And then Coins is earth energy, that is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The signs don't really matter that much, but if you like that as an extra bit of confirmation, or if you asked for it beforehand, then there you go, that is your sign. Okay, so the Eight of Cups talks about somebody walking away. It does feel like your divine masculine is getting ready to make changes in their life, but what they're walking away from, they're very emotionally invested into these things. So this could be them going through a divorce. This could be them leaving a company that they've put a lot of work and years into, right? It could be both. It could be them finally walking away from a toxic dynamic with a family member. Or it could be them walking away from something that helps numb them, like some type, like maybe alcohol or something like that, right? I don't know. These are the downloads that are coming in. It may be a little bit different or maybe a combination of things for your situation. But with the Eight of Cups, what's really significant, one is that 8 is the number of abundance. It's connected with the infinity sign. So your person's not leaving this thinking that there's nothing better out there for them. They're leaving this. They know that they're going into the unknown, but they are trusting that there are better things coming into their life. And you're one of them because I do see them trying to fit you into their lives. I do see them looking at the light. Look at the stingray up here. He's looking into the light that's coming through. Even though there's darkness around him, he's going into the light, okay? So I do want to just let you guys know that this person may come needing some healing time. They may need some space on things because it does feel like they're leaving a very difficult, emotionally charged situation. And then we have the Knight of Coins. Okay, the Knight of Coins talks about slow moving energy. I feel like you always hear that online, but something that is seldom talked about is honestly how hard working, how practical the Knight of Coins is. The Knight of Coins is also a messenger. Now, not all knights are messengers, and sometimes even pages can be considered messengers, but with the Knight of Coins, this is somebody that has paid their dues, okay? If you feel like you have not seen your person suffer, if you feel like they don't care, you are absolutely wrong. They do care and they have suffered enough. So the message that's coming through is don't allow your emotions from the past, don't allow things that you're holding on to, attachments, to ruin what could possibly be for this connection. I'm also getting a message, like a channel message right now, heavily, don't hold on to specific time frames because you're going to cause more blocks that way. There is this energy of releasing, and there is a test that's going to come through for divine feminines this month. You may be feeling like something is coming in this week, but then you get, a message from an ex or from somebody or something that isn't really meeting your standards. standards. So you're going to feel tested on keeping your standards high and keeping your vibration high. Okay, even if your twin flame messages you, but they're not to this standard, you need to let them go. You need to not answer, do whatever you need to do. You cannot let anything affect your energy field this week. And that goes for divine masculines if you're watching this video. I mainly connect with divine feminines online, but if you are a divine masculine, then that message is for you as well. The other message that came through is leap of faith, which kind of confirms the Eight of Cups energy, that them kind of being like, okay, I may be going into the unknown, but I know that this leap of faith is going to be worth it. Taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. They know that there are better things out there for them. In fact, their soul is craving it. Their soul is pushing them towards this. Your person's higher selves, divine masculine's higher self, and spiritual team is pushing them towards this risk. They're really aligning their path right now for that. Now, this is the card that I was like, shut the front freaking door. I almost nearly fell off my chair when I saw this card, runner. I don't want to run anymore. I was like, okay, there's clearly a vibe here. There's a message coming through here. So the runner is starting to realize that they do not want to run anymore from their emotions. They can't keep it in. I'm also getting an image of a soda bottle, like being shooken up and spraying everywhere. And I did just do a reading where that was the case. The same image came up. So if you resonate with this reading, you may resonate with that one. I'll leave it on the cards up here if you're interested. But let's see. The next card says, I can't hide this anymore. Yeah, period. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing here? Are you seeing the trend? Let me know in the comments if you've been feeling this energy of this new era coming up and you're just not sure what's coming through, but you know something is coming through. I'm mentally checked out of every task. So yeah, your person is struggling right now because you're the only thing they can think about, this connection, the future of this connection, and also what needs to be done to make this connection work is making them nervous. They're kind of like, ooh, what's going to happen? So I'm gonna grab a few more cards. I'm gonna grab some cards from the Divine Codes Oracle. And some of you guys may be activating your light codes, your soul codes, I like to call them. If you've been wanting to connect more with the Akashic Records and things like that, do it. Reconnect with your spirituality. Revise what your spiritual routine should be. Take note of what feels good and what doesn't. That's a big push for Divine Feminines this week, is to make sure that you are aligning with your spiritual self, that you're cleansing your space. Okay, that is a big message for you. And keeping your vibration high. So if that means changing the way you eat, if that means doubling down on your affirmations, putting sticky notes all over your room, like do what you gotta do. For me this morning, that was dancing. I felt so good and it felt so liberating. And I also always have like a book about manifestation or about angels or something that makes me feel good. It doesn't have to be about that, but those are the books that make me feel good. And I have them always next to my bed so that I wake up in the middle of the night, or if I'm struggling to get out of bed, I just have it there and I don't grab my phone instead. So just a little tip, make your life easier. Give yourself those little hacks. Manifesting is a big part of this month as well, because we do have that new moon in Gemini if you're watching this in June. But either way, this is a timeless reading. So whenever it found you, it's when it's meant to find you. I do feel like because of that new moon energy coming through, it's a big time to manifest. Okay. So if there's a part of you that still wants your twin flame, don't lock her away or them away or him or whatever, right? Acknowledge them and feel those feelings until you can't feel those feelings anymore. Make room for new, better feelings if you feel like those feelings are not serving you. Release them. It's really important to have a support group when it comes to this kind of stuff. And I did just release a new coaching program where I give you exactly that. So if you were looking to release and detach and focus on your spirituality and learn how to manifest and magnetize your twin flame back to you, check out the link in my description box and see if we would be a good fit to work together. But anyways, let's get you some more cards here. What does Twin Flame Collective desperately need to know right now would be to their highest good to hear for the following week and the energy this month? I'm being called to just grab a card from the top. Ooh, and as soon as I say that, the card pops out from the top. Okay, perfect. Perfect. We got 3 cards here. These cards are absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Yeah, we got 4 cards, y'all. Something that you may feel like you have all your ducks in a row, and then all of a sudden you realize that you got an extra duck and you're like, where did this duck come from? I thought I only had 15 babies and it looks like I got 16. That was probably a bad analogy, but you know what I mean. So the first one is creative center. We were just talking about that. Do whatever you need to do to get into that flow, okay? Do whatever you need to do to feed your inner child this week. That's going to be super important for you. You know, I'm also kind of attracted to the fact that they're in outer space and looking at the stars, and there's the planet Earth. So if you've been into astrology or wanting to look at your chart or something like that, then that could be significant for you this week as well. The number 19, connect to your inner child and relish the act of creation. Yeah, this is going to be a very creative month for you. So while the runners are figuring out how to get their stuff together, okay, and how to express themselves, the divine feminines are learning how to connect with their inner child and creating, like really getting into the flow of things, spending hours on creativity and just getting into what feels good for your soul again. Okay, soul alignment is super important. And I talk a lot about that in my coaching program. So anyways, overthinking kills your happiness. Stand by me. You will not feel this emotional forever. 46. You may be seeing those numbers. 91, 19, 1s, 9s, 46, 64. Those are angel numbers you could be seeing. So again, don't let the energy of your divine masculine, don't let that be your high and allow them to control your emotions. Okay, don't overthink the connection at all. If there's anything that you need to know right now, is that it is okay to be in this place of limbo. It is okay to feel like you may never reconnect with your twin flame, which, by the way, if this is your true twin flame, you will always find a way to reconnect and be a part of each other's lives. Once you make that connection, if you incarnate with your twin flame in the same lifetime and you make that connection, y'all are going to be tied to each other. Okay, I just want to be honest and real with you. Rest and retreat, a call to slow down, come back into your own energy. Okay, as much as there's a lot of creative energy, you cannot pour into others' cups if you don't have anything in your cup yourself. You know, if you do have a day where you're very creative and the next day you're feeling drained, take that time to rest. Don't be ashamed. Don't feel guilty about it. The energy will come back up when it is necessary to. Leap of faith, jump out of your comfort zone. So this is, again, take maybe some creative liberty, some creative risk, maybe something you've been attracted to that you feel is out of your comfort zone. You may want to try it out. So try new things, okay? Now I'm going to get you guys that extra bit of confirmation. I'm going to pull out some physical attributes to just confirm. Again, if you don't see your person's attributes coming through here, it doesn't mean that they're not your person, but I did just want to give that a little extra bit of confirmation. I know a lot of readers do like charms and things like that, but I'm not going to do that. So this is like the way that I can replace like charms and things like that. So anyways, we have brown hair. So you or your person could have brown hair. Let's grab a few more here. And then I will grab some timing cards. I'm going to give you guys 3 timing cards to help ease your mind and maybe help let go and release of some of that attachment around timing and when it's supposed to happen and maybe how it's supposed to happen, right? But when we're manifesting, even when we're manifesting our twin flames, yes, we have to remember that it's not about when or how things will come together. You have to let that go into the divine, okay? Think of the divine as your personal project managers, planners, and assistants. Okay, trust that it's going to happen and that you don't even have to lift a finger and know like how it's going to come together. We got some cards coming out. We have glowing skin. So you or your person could have really good skin or have been focusing on your skincare, maybe getting facials. Average physique. So you or your person could just be quite average, maybe medium sized. Let's grab a few more cards here. We have some cards that want to pop out. So I'm going to grab these. Blonde hair. Someone could have blonde hair. I'm hearing dirty blonde is coming through as well. The little booty, someone could have a little booty. We have petite, short hair. I'm gonna grab 2 more. Green eyes and tall. Now let's grab the timing cards. Wow, this other card wanted to pop out. So some of you guys could be dealing with someone with an age gap. We do have age range 46 and 57. So some of you guys could be older as well. Okay, and let's get 3 timing cards for the collective. So pick a letter, A, B, or C, and your letter is going to reflect the card that comes out. So I'm gonna start off with C. So if you picked the letter C, this is going to be your timing card. Again, this doesn't have to fully resonate. You may find that you don't feel aligned with that timeline, and that's great, okay? You create your own timelines, but For those of you that want that little extra bit of confirmation, okay, we got some cards here. Okay, we got 3 cards that popped out. So if you picked C, you have this week something significant could happen with your twin flame. If you picked B, time alone came out in reverse. So I'm seeing that this is letting you know that it's time for you to kind of get out there more. Maybe you've had a lot of time to be alone and think, and it's kind of time to get out of your comfort zone. And then if you picked the letter A, we have a few weeks, and the swan came out as well. So swans could be significant. If you know anything about the spiritual meaning of swans, or you just want to share anything, let me know in the comments. And if this reading resonated, you may resonate with these other readings. But that's all I have for you. Thank you for spending this time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next Twin Flame update. Bye.